Welcome back to Bridging with Ken. Can you trust a bridging broker? I have to say, I would normally say, of course you can. Why wouldn't you be able to trust them? But I've been hearing some really crap stories about brokers. So one of the stories I heard was that a bridging lender was approached by a broker, and the broker said, look, can you offer terms? They said yes. And the broker was like, well, how much proc do I get paid? And for those that don't know what a proc payment is, a procuration fee is how we get paid by the lenders when you complete in any deals. And they said the procuration fee is 1.5%. It was a tidy deal, but they weren't very happy. So essentially that broker said to this lender, I can get 2.5% at this other place. And they were going, yeah, but the rates there are higher. And the broker was like, yeah, but that doesn't bother me. I want to make sure I'm getting paid the most I can for this deal. And I'm like, you're having a laugh. That can't be true. It just can't be right. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't going to be absolutely every broker in the high street that is doing bridging finance that is going to be like this. But I was mortified that someone would say, unless I'm getting top dollar for the fee from you, regardless of rate for the client, I'm not going to do business with you. I'm like, this can't be right. You must be pulling my leg. And he's like, no, genuinely, it is true. And it does happen that some brokers are more interested in what they can get than actually treating the customer fairly. And that, guys, that's just not on. Now, for those that know me from my other channel, which is Hazard Financials, you know that I do regulated mortgages as well as bridging finance. And the residential mortgages, home movers, first-time buyers, that's heavily regulated, that space. So therefore, I have to demonstrate quite clearly that I am treating my customers fairly. And I have to do that with my due diligence, I have to do it with my compliance, and all manner of things to prove to the lender and the FCA that I'm treating my customers fairly. But with the bridging space, it's unregulated. If you are buying an investment property, if you're buying a regulated bridge, which is for residential purposes, then obviously there's a bit more due care and attention and due diligence. But in the unregulated space, it's like the Wild West, guys. And you need to be feeling quite confident that your broker is acting on your behalf, in your interest. And that's what you're going to get here with Bridging with Ken, is I'm going to make sure, because of my background, because of my personality, because of the way I am and the way I want to be treated is the way I want to treat you, you are going to get the best deal that's available regardless of what I get paid. Because at the end of the day, if I treat you right, you're going to treat me right, and hopefully you're going to come back for more and you're going to spread the news. But guys, you really have to be careful. There are some real cowboys out there. And that's really it for now. There are other stories, and I have to say, I am pretty mortified. The way that some bridging brokers are acting, they don't care about exits. They don't care about whether or not you're getting the best deal. It is all about me. Or as Nemo, mine. It's just not right. Look, we are in the business of trying to make you successful. The more successful you are, the more successful we are. If you want a broker that acts like that, if you want a broker that looks after you, well, guys, reach out. I'm here.